Crits and Critters is a raunchy, rowdy ruckus of a Dungeons and Dragons game with explicit tags, content warnings, and whatnot in the description. Waiting for a hot second. I was like, what's happening?
Yeah,
Wait, did we actually get the 5 seconds though?
We got enough.
Yeah, we're good.
Enough seconds. I don't know about five.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. So with that note, welcome to Crits and Critters, the tabletop game of solar punk animals with magic spells and lasers. I'm Andres Eduardo, the game master, meaning I play everyone in the world who's not the main characters. Oh, main characters! Who's this to my right?
Hey everyone, I'm Austin. I'm playing Naute, the Hutu war priest. Naute's fun fact of the day is that he and his brother's favorite childhood activity was actually doing just some like old-timey archery. Not laser or anything, just
It's just a fun hobby.
yeah, just a fun hobby.
Okay. I like that.
Wait,
Okay.
noise.
It's like in a classroom when someone's trying to slowly open a bag.
Amazing. Okay, what you said was noise, but what I heard was noise.
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 Hi, my name is Sophia, and I am playing Elvira, the Chinese water-deer druid, Circle of Stars. And today's fun fact is that when I was little and first learning about the druidic ways, I was fascinated by photosynthesis and thought that it was a choice. And after 2 days of trying, I realized that I wasn't a plant. And so I had to eat.
Just a little disappointed.
A little. It seemed like so much fun because you get to be green and
Yeah,
bright.
what a great idea. Just sit in the sun and you're not hungry anymore.
But I not plant.
You not plant
Yeah.
yet.
Is that a threat?
I guess that could be a threat. I don't know.
The actual goal is for me to be the first water deer hydrangea creature.
I was about to say that when you hit level 20, you get like the archdruid thing, and it says your skin resembles bark, or like you just become more naturey in one way or another.
I've
So that was
now
kind of where my head went with it.
Absolutely renewed my desire to be
To be able
level
to
20,
photosynthesize.
just so I could be a plant.
Fuck multi-classing. All right, cool. Hey, you over there.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Okay.
Sorry, got distracted by my toe. I dropped my phone on it the other day, and I just realized it was purple. But in one spot, like
It
a little,
happens.
the little
it
cow
grows out,
toe.
but it takes forever.
Anyways, hi, my name's Pika, and I am
Find them on
playing-
feetpic.com.
It's just the sounds of my
First
feet, though.
Crits and Critter player to get a feet.com profile, or wiki feet, that's what it is.
Wiki feet. Cool. Yeah, baby. I play Gertie, the striped hyena, and fun. She's a paladin.
She's a paladin. She's a paladin.
She's a paladin. And she, fun fact about Gertie is that she is very ticklish.
Aww.
But she doesn't want anyone to know.
Hang on. The boar you threw in the ocean noticed you were ticklish.
God damn it.
But he's in the ocean.
That's what he gets.
All right, cool.
Hello, my name is Winona. I play Qin Han Ying. I am a cockatoo monk, and I'm here to kick some butt. Sorry, no, my fun fact is...
I'm here to be threatening. No, I apologize. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry about that. My fun fact is, while everyone is skeptical about whether or not she can play the flute, she also plays the guzheng, which is a beautiful Chinese instrument, many strings. You got to kind of use two hands to do it. No, that's like the dulcimer. The guzheng is a plucking instrument. Yeah.
Is it like flat and lays down in front of you? And then you the strings?
Oh, like they used in Kung
Fu Hustle?
with the to murder people.
I think that's a different thing, but I really love that.
No, it's probably.
Is it?
No, I think
I don't remember.
That has a
Kung Fu
name.
Hustle. Guzheng.
Right.
The name is Guzheng. Get out of here.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah,
Well done.
she's just that guy from fucking.
That's actually perfect.
Yeah. What class would they? All right.
And fun fact about
He would have
Winona.
been a monk. Yeah.
Winona learned how to play the guzheng when she was little too.
Oh, I love that.
But didn't keep up with it because it was expensive.
And
yeah,
that's why she
fair.
can't use one to throw invisible magic glass at people. All right.
Didn't reach that skill level before I finished that community
It's like a couple
club.
years of a.
Gonna have to take a bard level.
Didn't reach level 20 bard in my real life.
Few do.
All right. Anyway, and a fun fact about Unu is that instead of pedicabs powered by bicycle, most cities prefer the use of a well-fed ankylosaurus. They can pull a lot of weight, meaning larger passengers won't face weight restrictions, and smaller denizens can simply climb the accessible tail slope to perch on top. They're friendly. They're the golden retrievers of the pack animal world.
How do you spell that?
Ankylosaurus?
Ankylosaurus?
Oh, Anky.
Just the way it sounds.
Yeah.
Ankylo.
No, I know. I just remembered from another campaign we had a pet ankylosaurus.
Oh my
named
God, that's
Anky.
Oh, that's cute.
Do I use too many ankylosauruses?
No.
Probably.
Next campaign, everybody is ankylosauruses.
It's a herd.
All right, so last time on Crits and Critters, we were on a boat and we fought people on another boat, and a lot of back and forth happened. There is a serpent deity under the ocean which has recently made a deal with somebody, unbeknownst to everybody except for the somebody, and it is now making good on its end of the bargain by dragging the anchor of your opposing ship and keeping it from assailing you, giving you a window of time to escape, which you are not taking. Top of the round, good NPCs. So, Naftis, Naute's brother, has been sent to the ocean surface to retrieve Magdalena the squirrel. He is going to roll an athletics check with advantage to pluck her out of the water. 18 plus stuff is going to do it. And you see just a wet squirrel. Her tail is no longer like big and bushy. It's just like a
so
slick
stringy.
tail. It's almost a rat tail.
Yeah.
And nobody hears this, but to Naftis, she whispers, "Get me to cover safely. I don't like people to see me like this."
She's embarrassed.
And he goes, "Okay, you don't need to be embarrassed." He's like flapping back to the ship.
Everyone looks.
Everyone looks, including the captain of the ship that's getting pulled into the depths of the oceans, pops his head out and goes, "What? I mean, what?"
A convenient window opens.
Yeah, if she weren't already a red squirrel, she'd be blushing. The other good guy NPCs are going to help with loading the cannons, so those will fire with advantage on the next ship action. Yeah.
There is one NPC retrieving paper.
Ernesto.
Right. Ernesto the hummingbird is going to do a quick flyby of all those brutes on the deck. He is going to attract one attack of opportunity. A 15 does not hit Ernesto. He is too fast. He's darting around. He grabs the paper. He flies back to the soldier that tried to take a swing at him, and he sticks his little hummingbird out and goes, and then he darts back across the water to the other ship. Awesome. He doesn't make it all the way back. He's over the water right now, but he does have the little decree that Captain Bill pulled out earlier. The ship actions, because I always forget to do those. This one is going to try with disadvantage now because of its heavily injured engine. An 8 is not going to do it. So it's pretty clear at this point, the trajectory of this ship. It is being pulled by the nose as this metal is like creaking and groaning and twisting out of its original shape. And some of the pirates are starting to panic. I'm going to say the one that was not a boar, that was grappling you, Gertie, earlier, is a marmoset.
That's a creature.
I guess that's why they couldn't hold on to me very well.
Yeah. Your little hands.
Marmoset brute.
Marmoset brute squad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just really buff one.
Yeah. 18 strength.
18.
Wow.
18 strength marmoset. All right. The marmoset is going to communicate back and forth with the red-tailed hawk pirate, and they abandon ship.
They just jump.
Yes. Actually, it's not their turn, but you see them communicating about how they're totally going to abandon ship soon. Okay, so your ship.
I ask, not sure how this is going to work, but we're kind of in a holding pattern now.
Yeah.
So I ask Mateo, because I think he's the only one left that's near me, to hold the steering wheel in its pattern so that I can step away.
Okay. You
I slap him with guidance just because I'm worried.
you slap Ernesto.
No,
Mateo.
Or you slap Mateo, who has 1 hit point, having just been recently brought back from the brink.
I don't knock him out. I give him. Oh my god! If I knocked him out, giving him guidance.
No, it's okay. I like it.
I step away a little quicker. I'm just like, all right.
He leans over and like watches you leave.
Oh no.
Very nice.
Oh no.
All right, so you give him guidance. He gets higher than the 14 he rolled to do a good job. You feel pretty
Good.
confident the ship's going to be in good hands.
Okay.
Are you going down to the cannons?
No, I
Okay.
am going over to the rail.
Okay, so for the ship action, are we doing cannon fire?
Yeah.
We
What?
can also try and get further out of dodge. We can also...
Yeah, I just don't want to put too much distance between us and the people who are remaining on the other ship.
Okay.
If anything, I almost want to get us closer. A little bit.
I mean, we can try to get as close as we can without getting pulled into the whirlpool.
Right.
Yeah, you can position this ship so that the other one is between you and the whirlpool.
Right, kind of. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Okay,
Was,
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is like a maneuver.
Sure.
So let's get
And I can take
the
care of this
helmsman.
before I
Yeah.
pass it over to.
So why don't you roll with advantage since you have Ernesto's help?
Okay.
Mateo's help?
I'm sorry, Mateo. I keep mixing
Poor
them up.
Mateo. He's just
No, Ernesto is over the water with...
What do I add to this? My proficiency?
yeah.
19.
Okay. Yeah, you kick the engines into gear. The wind picks up a little bit in your favor for the direction you're trying to move in. So you have both things giving you a real nice, just it's real easy. You glide right into the position you want to be in.
Okay.
And you are now basically behind their ship.
Okay.
Okay. That's the ship action. Good NPCs went already. Hunying.
Do I know whether or not, like, if...
You did
Naute
see
and
Gertie
I-
just like run below.
Yeah, I want to know if, like, if Naute and I tag teamed, would we be able to grab Gertie and get her out of there?
Roll insight.
This is also good to know for future.
Also, now Taste lost in battle fever.
Yeah.
15 plus 3, so 18.
Okay. So yes, what I was going to point out was that with your insight, you assess the situation and realize Naute is somewhere else right now. Just like mentally.
Me or any other flying person?
And the second thing that you're able to kind of like, guess at is yes. You and another flying creature would be able to grab Gertie's shoulders and fly a short distance.
Okay.
Short distance.
Yeah, I mean, we're not like, migrating across a continent like this, but
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
making it across the...
Okay, do
the
we
water
also
gap.
have a, like, small lifeboat type thing that can be lowered into the water on our boat?
Ooh.
Yes, a ship this size would have one lifeboat.
Is there also a rope ladder that can get thrown overboard? I'm just trying to assess what we're
Yeah,
working
you're
with
trying to
here.
figure out what the boat has.
What do we got?
Yeah, at the very least, ropes.
Okay. I think Hanyin is going to try to like ready lowering a boat in case Gertie falls into the water.
Got it.
Or like if that's like the only form of escape that we have.
Okay.
Or if there's any other members of our crew that are like in the water who might need assistance getting out of it. I feel like we've got a couple of people who are flying, but like
yeah, no, you
just in
deploy the lifeboat into the water, or just like ready to drop.
ready to drop, and maybe even like getting. Who else is on here? Just Selena.
Selena's here.
yes.
You have
Everyone
Mateo
else is
here
coming
now.
back. Yeah, but Mateo's at the helm.
He's at the helm.
Mateo's at the helm. He's busy.
Yes.
Selena is manning cannons.
Yes.
She's moving along.
She's mooing cannons.
We might end up picking up.
One of your aspects just needs to be dead.
The other people, the other NPCs, the bad guys.
Well,
Is that what you're thinking?
no way to know for sure. All right, Hanying has
'Cause-
lowered the lifeboats into the water to just above the water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you
I
have a
think
bonus action you want to do?
about ready. And then I think I'm actually gonna fly back over to the other boat,
Oh Jesus.
or like get on my way over there.
Okay. All right. You make it 30 feet there. You're about 10 feet away from the edge of the other boat.
And then as I'm on my way there and passing Nauftis, I want to be like, hey, when you're done dropping Magdalena off, if you want to come back and help me maybe get Gertie at some point,
Yes, ma'am.
that'd be sick.
All right. He salutes you with his wing while he's flying. And you can see they drop.
Be
a little
careful, that's
bit, and
dangerous.
Magdalena's like, please don't do that.
Be careful, that's dangerous.
He needs those wings to fly.
That's
Okay.
my turn.
That was Hanying. Naute.
Okay. So I need to ask a couple questions to get a feel of the situation.
Yes.
So who's the closest person?
The closest person
Who is an enemy?
to you who is an enemy is the flying soldier. No, it's the marmoset.
The
Because you
marmoset.
said you were about 10 feet away from them, right?
Right.
Yes.
And what's the marmoset currently doing?
The marmoset is is making eyes at the hawk to leave.
To leave. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
We
Yeah.
gotta find our,
And
our spot.
the flying thing shot me in the beak.
It did.
I see people running away. And then right now, Bill is just on the ground.
He's below deck.
Oh, he's below deck, but he
Yes.
doesn't have the thingy
He
anymore.
was able to get up. He doesn't have
Yeah.
the decree. He does have his sword.
Okay.
You say, didn't somebody grab the decree?
yes, our guys
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
That's what Ernesto is up to.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I should institute some kind of passive roll that might get me out of bloodlust.
Roll a wisdom save.
Wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay.
It used to be will saves, but
That makes sense. Yeah.
With proficiency and everything.
uh,
Oh, well, I guess wisdom doesn't have it. Well, yeah, it does.
yeah, for a cleric.
If it's a saving throw.
yeah, the saving throw it will.
Oh, yeah. Naute might actually be pretty good at this.
Yeah, but it's never guaranteed.
Oh, yeah, it's a 23.
Okay, all right.
Your proficiency.
Yeah, you feel like the red clouding your vision, and you're like it's time to like do the murder. But the voice of El Serpiente is kind of like pulling you back into the world just enough for you to keep your senses.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Have any of us noticed that he went into like this?
Some of you have seen glimpses of enormous black scales beneath the water, but nobody has caught
No,
up with
no,
Naute about. Oh.
Notice his bloodlust.
Me.
Oh yeah, you
Honey
did
just
because
now.
you just went by him. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
But I don't think any of us have actively noticed it up until this point.
Yeah, that's what I.
Until
Yeah, you've
just
seen
now.
him do the 1,000-yard stare before, but in the heat of combat, there's just a different vibe.
Okay.
It's just
Okay.
whether or not he's holding a weapon.
And Gertie, what are you up to right now?
I am following my uncle into the depths of the ship.
You're going into the depths.
I've already followed him.
Into the ship that everyone everywhere is very certain at this point is going to get pulled under the water.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay. No, I'm just going to fly straight to the lifeboats and get ready to help people. So I'll fly to the lifeboats and ready
Okay.
in action.
Okay, all right, yeah. let's do that. You're at the lifeboats ready to do something.
Yep.
Which is real great because it's the bad guy's turn, and here in the water, splish splashing around, is a boar who just got thrown off a boat. And he sees, roughly equidistant to him as the actual ship he was supposed to be on, a little lifeboat.
Yep.
Getting lowered down to the surface of the water, and he is going to roll athletics to try and get to it, and he's a pretty strong swimmer. So he makes it to where the lifeboat would fall in the water if you were to release it hunting.
It's like lowered just above the water.
Yeah, so all he saw was the lifeboat getting lowered. He doesn't really have a reason to know that it stopped.
Yeah.
So he's like, great. I'll do that for now, and then I'll figure it out from there. Below deck. Yeah. Below deck is the bull that Hanying was fighting earlier, and
Oh, yeah.
also Bill, and you hear Bill shout something, and then up the stairs comes stomping the bull. And he is gonna try and punch you in the face.
Just bare hands?
Yeah.
Bull hands.
It'd be weird if he had bare hands. But, possible.
Well, bull hooves, I
You
guess.
say I make the bad joke.
He swings and he misses, and his fist just
Barely.
just punches a fist-shaped hole out of the wood in the wall.
Ooh.
Splinters fly everywhere, and he's like, I won't miss next time. Rrr.
Honey hates balls.
I can't hear you.
She almost got stepped on one before.
Oh, no.
It was like before the campaign, too.
As a chick.
As a young cockatoo.
Yeah, she and Selena have like a tenuous relationship. All right, so that's the inside of the ship. The hawk is going to swing down, grab the marmoset, and they just fly off. They're just flying away. The marmoset's like,
shit.
we're going to start a new life together. I don't even want to be a pirate anymore. And the red tail's
that's
like,
kinda
yes,
cute.
I've been trying to quit this job.
Aw.
And they leave, and they're not part of the equation anymore. They only have one flying soldier, and they're not in the fight.
Okay.
That flying soldier has been trying to shoot Naute this whole time.
Oh, succeeded once, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they've been doing it enough that they probably need an identity. So we've got a hummingbird, we've got a bat, we've got a red-tailed hawk. This one is a barn owl.
Ooh.
Barn owl is like,
So
it's too
creepy.
bright, that's why I keep missing. I should be asleep.
I should be. Oh, this poor owl. That's like torture.
Yeah, and he fires off another laser shot at Naute because he doesn't really know what else to do. It misses, and he's like, this fucking sucks. I don't know what I'm doing here. Like, at least they have a structure and they follow orders. We're just pirates. What's going on? That's his turn, and I think that's all the bad guys.
That's hilarious.
Elvira.
Okay. I have let the ship go to Mateo, and I'm running, and I get to the rail,
Yes.
and I have no clue what the heck is happening, what to
lot.
do, because none of my spells will reach the ship, and I'm not at a level where any of the creatures have my creatures to turn into have swim speed or fly. So I do something that I'm like, well, it's water. Maybe there's a fairy or something here that can help. And so I just kick into meditation
Okay.
and try to see between the realms to see if I can ask for help from anyone. Your face.
Okay. Okay. No, I love this,
Yeah.
and it's great, and I'm just trying to figure out mechanically what we do.
Religion roll? Like a spiritual roll?
Yeah. Roll a religion check. Roll it with advantage.
Hold on.
Is this my hair?
Okay, I'll let that. What?
Leaving that in.
You sure it can't be nature?
It could be nature.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
Isn't that also intelligence?
It's still
I guess-
intelligence.
It
she's
is,
probably
but I have
yeah.
a proficiency in nature, so
yeah.
it helps a little more.
Yeah.
And you said advantage?
Yeah.
19.
Okay. Okay, yes. You enter a trance the way you do when you're meditating. It is brief. You are panicked. It is not
Yeah.
an ideal situation. You sense two presences.
Okay.
One is spirit-like in nature, but it feels big and scary to you in a way that like an astronaut in space would feel small.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like there is like a cosmic force of the universe that
Yeah.
wouldn't even notice me
Okay.
somewhere around here. Probably related to whatever's happening with the other ship.
Sure.
You also feel a timid presence,
Okay.
as if you're being watched from a distance.
Okay.
And with a 19, you can probably guess that is the Amaru pretty far beneath the surface of the water.
Okay.
Just making an assessment.
Okay. I know I can't do anything much, but I try to reach out to the Amaru because the cosmic one is not. I don't even think it's going to register that I'm here. And all I say is, if that ship crashes, please help Gertie. And I'm like thinking about what Gertie looks like
Okay. All right. Roll persuasion.
because that's.
Accidentally saves Bill.
Oh my god! Oh no!
Oh, we'll see how the roll goes.
Make sure you think of Gertie without the tricorner hat on.
Yes, but they look exactly the same.
He's just like 10% larger.
hat. Blue
It's
hat.
persuasion?
Yes.
Oh, actually, 13?
Okay. You don't know how it went.
Yeah. That's all. I do notice I guess I notice, I clock that the boar is probably making its way towards us.
Yeah.
And I think all I would do with that is start looking to see if other people are making their way towards us.
Okay.
But that's all. That's my turn.
So far, just that one.
Okay.
But okay. All right. That was Elvira or Gertie.
Uncle and bull guy.
I'm not here right now. Leave message.
That won't work on me again.
Beep.
Hi, Uncle. It's me, Gertie. Because she's gullible.
Inbox full. No more messages.
In case you haven't noticed, the ship is breaking. Come with me if you want to see the light.
Roll intimidation.
17 plus stuff.
Beep.
Committed to the bit, both of them.
I'm just gonna like reach out and I'm gonna grab him and I'm gonna.
You have to get past the bull to
I
get to
have
your
to
uncle.
get past the bull.
Yeah.
Is the bull just really confused as to what's going on between the two of them right now? Because they're doing a fake phone call voice message thing.
Yeah. He's like, is this a hyena thing? I don't get it.
Racist.
Just asking.
Species?
Speciesist?
Speciest?
I'm a pirate. I don't have to cater to delicate sensibilities.
Oh.
My talking is good. I'm paid to be big. Ah!
It's not necessarily a hyena thing. It's just sort of my family's thing. We do this. We all get on the phone together and we all stop.
Oh, you guys are related. I was wondering, but I didn't want to ask.
Oh, boy.
Everyone on this ship is great.
Oh, boy.
And on that note, the eyes just slide to the bull with my like sort of like undertone chuckle that's been happening this whole time because I already had my maul out and I'm like, you know what? We were talking about my uncle seeing the light, but I think maybe you need to see the light.
Okay, it is a threat. I was confused about
And
that
I
as
cast Sacred Flame.
well. Ah!
Ooh.
All right. Yes.
Fun times.
16 to resist.
Why is the air spicy? Why is the air spicy?
So Naute has the
It's only
spicy.
12.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. He's spooked by it, but it doesn't actually do anything to him. So the sake you still like cast the these holy flames, and they sort of like dance across his body. He's like, oh, well, that was weird. All right, so I guess I gotta fight you. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. As he says that,
Beep.
It's like the pocket dial was still going. Your uncle-
Sorry, I forgot
as he
to hang
runs
up.
out of air, he's like, the sound of metal reaches a crescendo, and you now hear, instead of the tearing of individual links, the mechanism that holds the anchor, the chain stayed strong enough that didn't break, and it is now just being torn out of the ship, and with it, like a strip, like tearing a strip of newspaper, is just pulled off the hull of their ship, which is now taking on water and basically diving in nose first into the whirlpool. The ship is getting dragged in. The remaining sailors are making for the edges. Bill does not leave the ship, but you don't have eyes on him right now, so you just hear frantic null paws slapping on a wooden deck. Or I guess metal deck. I said the whole thing was made of metal. It's like those Navy ships.
Yeah.
It could be both.
There could be laminate.
It's fake wood.
Yes. You know underneath
Like you said,
it's
laminate.
steel, but
Except for that
there's laminate
one
looks
section
like
that the
floor.
bull punched.
Yes.
The
That was, 'cause
walls.
that was patched.
See, it's like
The walls are wooden.
Okay.
Floors are
Ship of
steel.
Theseus, where they just keep replacing it.
I think I did say when they first showed up, it looked a little hodgepodgey.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Okay. All right.
It's where they keep patching it with wood.
Yeah.
It's macrame.
It's all we can find.
Macrame.
Some of it's
The
macaroni.
cooks in the back, just flour and water.
Too hard to find the parts anymore. They don't make
Wait,
this model ship.
That's paper mache. Macrame is the ropes.
Oh, and I was thinking of macaroni.
Macrame
art.
is that stuff. The like rope tie.
All right, we're too far gone. Their ship is sinking. Your ship is not. You are at the top of the round. It's the good guy NPCs. Noctis makes it back to the ship with a wet squirrel. The other ship doesn't have any good guy NPCs on it, I don't think, anymore.
Well,
we had
no
the
NPCs, no.
The hummingbird coming back with the decree. He makes it back. Awesome. Good guy steering the ship. What did I say he was?
Mateo Bat.
Mateo is the bat. Yes, he's got 1 hit point, and he's going to drink a health potion.
Oh, thank goodness.
Good.
Yeah. All right. He gets 6 hit points back. Okay. He's like, I feel better. That's all my good guy NPCs. Hanying. Enemy ship sinking.
Enemy ship is sinking.
Enemy ship is sinking.
What about our ship turn? Did we do our ship turn?
No, that's what's happening
That is
right
the
now.
ship turn. Is it? They got the stuff pulled off of it.
We are doing the ship turn that I did not
It's
forget.
supposed to happen right now with the NPCs back at the top.
Every time it's supposed to happen before the NPCs, but every time I forget.
Okay.
But that is
I've been
their,
having fun watching this happen each turn.
Yeah, thank you. Their ship action was
It's sinking.
fail to have a motor or an engine.
I tell Mateo to good job, keep doing what you're doing, and then I ask the
winks at you.
NPCs the NPCs who just got. I ignore that. The NPCs who just got here. I take the. I don't bother to read it, but I put it like in my bag.
Yeah.
So that we don't lose it. The decree.
Yeah.
And I ask them. I think we're going to get some survivors. If you could keep them,
Ready the brig.
yeah, pretty much ready to brig
Okay.
until we figure out what we're going to do with them.
Yeah, let's say your ship action is quickly redesigning the cooler which is one of the only lockable, like, secure spaces
Sure.
into a little brig.
Okay.
All right, so you do that. That is our ship action then, and it is the actual top of the round. The good NPCs have already done their thing. Now Hanjing.
Hello.
My name's Winona.
Hi!
Is Nauftis back here?
Naftis is back, yes, with Magdalena.
He's back on the boat, on our boat.
He's
Yes.
back-
Okay, but he's not back with us.
Didn't someone say to go back over there?
Me.
You said
I
to go
did.
back over there?
Once
For
he
what?
drops off.
Because they're going to
grab Gertie.
Grab Gertie.
Okay,
So
that's
that
right.
Gertie
That's right.
doesn't
That's
get
right. That's
sucked
right.
into the whirlpool.
Okay, so 20 feet, drop squirrel, 10 feet, dash, 40. Okay, he can drop Magdalena and get back to the edge of the other ship. So if Gertie can get to the top deck, he would be in range to grab her this turn.
Is Naute also still on this boat, or is he back on the... Where are you?
I'm hovering near the lifeboat
Of the sinking boat?
Of
of ours.
Of our boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were on the enemy ship.
No, I readied an action by our lifeboats.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
So you'd probably be the
Whew.
one in charge of bringing folks to the brig.
Oh yeah,
If they make it to it.
If that happens.
Yeah.
Well, then.
Or shooting them dead in the water. I don't know, whatever.
I think Hanying is going to try her darndest to get closer to Gertie and communicate, like, hey Gertie, this ship is sinking really fast, and I think it might be time to go. Does your uncle want to go too?
Pardon me, you have reached me at an inopportune time. Please leave a message.
I don't understand what's happening because I'm just talking to you right now. Beep. What's happening? What's happening?
You just see her standing there
I know.
saying the stuff.
Just looking at her, and I'm like,
like the bullet guy and
what's happening? I see the bull and I flinch a little because he's very scary.
Hey, I see you.
No, you don't. She like flits away. No, you don't. She flits away real quick. She's like, Gertie, I'll be waiting for you at the top deck. As she flies away.
None of these guys make sense.
This is hilarious.
Pardon me, at this inopportune time, we might be trying to escape a ship soon.
So you have been officially made aware. I don't know why I went down below that. You've been officially made.
What? How'd that go?
Let's go from the top.
You have officially been made aware that the ship is sinking.
Beep.
You said that with the energy of like, excuse me.
Yeah.
I've been trying to reach you with your car extended warranty.
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Jesus. Okay, so that was
Aware.
Hanyin. Naute, you were holding your action, so you can take an action and then a turn. You've got the boar guy right below you, clearly like hoping to get into that
Oh yeah.
little
yeah,
lifeboat.
Yeah. Okay. I think maybe I'll perch on the lifeboat and just kind of am staring at him with like big Putu eyes. And
Hey. Hi. Do you guys take prisoners?
yeah, I'm gonna look at him in like kind of just more inquisitive way than like intimidating way.
Yeah.
Just be like, why should I save you?
Okay. He says, well, when I'm not being a pirate, I volunteer with kids.
Can I roll an insight?
Yeah.
Okay. 19.
Okay. He'll give you more information, and you gather that he is the kind of guy who will do the volunteering thing like once a month, maybe once every 2 months. But when he talks to people about it, he's like, oh yeah, that's what I do on Saturdays. He still helps.
Yeah, but don't make it your whole freaking identity.
He takes credit for more reading to children than he actually does.
Okay. And how would El Serpiente feel with me sending another person to the depths?
Snacks.
Delicious.
Oh.
Okay, I shoot twice.
Roll twice with advantage.
Okay, so the first attack would be a 19, or the second attack would be a 17.
Okay, roll damage on the first attack.
11, 1 radiant.
11. Okay, you fire 2 shots.
Pew, pew.
One of them hits him square in the forehead. The second one does not hit because by that time he is already sunken below the surface of the water.
The secret of your tickling is gone.
On his way. Nobody knows. Maybe the serpent. All right. Great shot. No more newcomers to the lifeboat.
I notice it and I'm like, I left it up to him. So.
Yeah. I mean, that guy had no, compunctions about throwing your party into the ocean to die. So that's the way it shakes out.
Was he the one that threw the marmoset? Or the marmoset was the one who threw the squirrel?
He also threw the squirrel, and then I think he tried to throw Gertie, but Gertie threw him instead.
Oh, yeah, he deserves to sink.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just stay perched.
Cool. You are perched. All right, so then it is the bad guys' turn, and they are going to make some rolls. The bull is going to try and just barrel past you. You get an attack of opportunity if you want it.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. It's just a 4 plus whatever.
Okay. Yeah, you're trying to think of a way that you can make the bull retreating into like a bit with the phone thing, and you can't come up with anything. And by the time you realize you should have swung at him, he's like way past you. But he gets up onto the deck, and he quick undoes some ropes, and their lifeboat plops into the water on the other side. It's still almost all the way in the whirlpool, but
Yeah.
he figures he's going to take his chances.
Wow.
Bill is still below deck, nowhere to be seen.
Not squirrel.
They had an owl, the barn owl.
Oh, the barn owl.
The barn owl is just obsessed with fucking shooting Naute at this point. Rolls a 1.
Oh no! Shoots himself in the foot.
His barrel overheats and the gun gets too hot, and he drops it in the ocean, and he just kind of like, he's flapping up there, and he just kind of like watches it. Like there was a photo I saw on the internet like probably 10 years ago, and I doubt that anyone else has seen it, but it was a guy who had just come out of a Taco Bell with like one of those really big bags.
Wow.
And immediately dropped it, and there was just like food all over the parking lot, and he was just like standing and staring at the bag long enough for someone to take a picture and be like, this guy dropped the bag and now he's just staring at it. That's the owl, but up in the air.
Bless his cotton socks.
And it kind of like looks over at Naute, and it's like,
Just shakes his head.
your dark magic is following that bird, and my cut of the pay is not high enough for this. See ya. And the owl leaves too.
Just flies away.
Yeah.
Migrates.
The owl follows the red-tailed hawk holding a marmoset. Wait for me, guys. This really sucks.
I'll help with the homestead.
Yeah, they're just gonna go start a beautiful life together, the three of them.
Okay.
Okay, that I think is all of my bad guys. Elvira.
All right. I think I've done what I can with the reaching out. I look over, make sure you're okay. It's like, you good?
You're like, you don't even need to move. There's just like shots going all around you. Like it again, it's just stormtrooper shit. Like you're just C-3PO just walking across the hallway and everything is fine.
I'm like so impressed. I'm like, wow. Okay. And no one else. Are you coming back, or you are just above deck?
I'm
across the
above
way.
deck on the enemy ship, waiting for Gertie to come up.
Okay. And I see
Oh,
the bull is coming at you, right?
yeah. Han Ying, you can also have an attack of opportunity on that bull if you want it.
Oh, he made it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, all right. Go nuts with that.
Yeah. Actually,
Wait, do I
wanna
get
see
that?
How this goes.
Okay, yeah. Roll an attack
Is
roll.
he passing me or is he just coming into my range?
You're like flapping, right? You're up above
Yeah.
the deck. So he is like entering your range. He's just like going beneath you. He probably
If
doesn't
Gertie's on the other side of him, does that mean that he's being flanked?
fucking fine.
A 6 and a 12. 12 plus 5 is 17 for an unarmed strike.
Plus 5? My dad.
Plus 5.
They are so strong.
You're
Five.
very strong.
But not strong enough.
Do you have anything to bump it up just one more?
I got a bean.
Ooh.
If you really want to hit him, but it's only one more roll.
Oh, I really want to hit him.
All right.
Natural 20.
Oh, fuck! Okay.
The bean.
The
bean comes through. So that's a natural 20. So
Yeah.
I get
So roll your
One-
dice twice. What's your attack damage do?
1d4 plus 3.
Okay, so roll 2d4 plus 3.
A 2 and a 4 plus 3 plus 3.
No, the plus 3 is just one time, so it's nine total damage.
It's over there. Got it.
You crack his skull. Like he's running for the lifeboat, doesn't see you at all. Suddenly something just like totally knocks his lights out for a second, and there is like a split on the top of his head, and there's just blood like pouring all down his back. He does not stop. He still goes for the lifeboats. He's still doing whatever he's gonna do with that. But nice shot.
Even though he's bleeding out the head.
He's bullheaded.
Damn.
God damn it.
I like all of us like, no.
Oh, wait.
At some point, like when we get to 100 episodes, I'm just going to do a supercut of all of Bika's dad jokes, and
Yes.
it's going to be an hour by itself.
That would be amazing.
As he's running away, I'll just be like, you're bleeding a little bit.
It's like you beat him in the head, and then you're like, you're bleeding a little bit, and he's like, "This isn't the last you'll see of me, Bullwinkle." And then he jumps over the side of the ship into the
His name is
lifeboat.
Bullwinkle.
My parents had a terrible sense of humor.
I like how you say that as he's falling. My parents had a terrible sense of humor.
Yes, more falling off the ship dialogue. It's a family name.
It was my uncle's name.
It was an actual moose.
And then now it's my
you were
actual
asking.
turn.
Yes.
Elvira was
Okay.
asking questions that brought us to that.
The jump off, is that on the side of the ship that I can see? Like, is it on my side of the ship?
You're behind it, so you kind of like will be able to see, depending on which end of the Uncaged Bird you're on, you will either see their port side, which is where he is, or their starboard side. Starboard right, port left.
Okay. I'm on the side of our ship.
Do you
that was
want to see
facing
him?
them. Yes.
Okay, if you can move and then get to a point where you can see
Oh,
him.
that's right. Let's do that.
Great.
I'm there. I want to, as an action, actually, as I'm going by, pass Mateo and give him guidance just in case he needs something.
Okay.
And then I want to use my bonus starry form to hit this bull.
Okay, yeah. Roll a spell attack with your starry arrow.
Because I was like, if I saw you attacking him, I'm like, okay, this guy needs to get hit. That would be a... Oh, shoot. I don't think I hit him. 15.
15 doesn't hit.
Darn it!
Your cosmic arrow.
You haven't seen the last of me!
There's a lot of these.
No, you haven't seen the last of me.
No, you! We're just getting into a shouting match.
It's like drifting further apart on the sea. I kind of want him to live just so he can come back later. All right. So that is Elvira's turn. Guidance and then the thing. Okay, Gertie.
All right. I am aware I need to get off this boat.
Shit's fucked.
Ship's fucked.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
that's what I said.
But also, I'm going to give one last shout out to my uncle, and then I'm going to make a run for Han Ying. I'm like, Uncle, I know ship's fucked, but This is your last chance to get out of here, and you're my uncle, and I love you, and I don't want you to die.
Captain goes down with ship.
Well then, fuck me, bye. Beep! Beep!
I'll see you at the next Yule.
Okay, bye. He's tough. He's tough. And I run to Han Ying and
And just
Elftis.
take me away.
help me, like
Okay.
the little grabby hands.
You do uppies.
I do uppies. Uppies.
You do uppies. And it is the top of the round. Han Ying and Naftis are going to make mad dashes to grab, the whatever they can of your shoulders. And before they can even start lifting up, they're flapping their wings, but before they start rising, the ship starts to fall away from your feet.
Wow.
And
Like cartoon
Yeah.
mechanics.
yeah, they hold your shoulders, and then the ship just starts going like this, and you're hovering in the same elevation that you were a second ago, but the ship is falling under you. And it starts to like swirl and like get swung around in like the swirling pattern of the thing. It is taking on hundreds of gallons of water per second at this point. All of the pirates have either fled or been killed, except for Captain Bill, who is somewhere on board.
I'm staring like that guy with the Taco Bell being, and like I go to them. I'm like, he's probably fine, guys, right? Yeah, he's fine. Yeah.
The massive steel body of the ship is starting to like twist and bend and groan as if it were a Coke can being squished by a little kid.
Yeah, that's not good.
And
Han Ying's trying to hide the like ooh face that she's making. She's like looking up and like flapping real hard.
They're just like,
that is their ship action. What is our ship doing?
we are probably, now that we see Gertie, pulling even further a little bit away from the whirlpool.
Yeah.
And I just shout that to Mateo, to take care of that.
Okay.
Because it shouldn't. I'm guessing that it's not that hard now that we're in a safe.
You've had enough successful rounds of getting away from it that
Yeah.
you're like in a safety position.
And I'm gonna stay at the rail.
Okay. So Elvira is spotting
Yeah. I did give him guidance.
this ship. Oh, that's right. Okay, so ship action it's really just maintain course. So
Pretty much, yeah.
okay, so with his bonus and a guidance, it's over a 10,
Okay.
which the DC at this point you've set up for yourself is not too tough.
Awesome.
Okay. Good guy NPCs. Everyone's back on board. Everyone has brought all the things and shipmates that they're supposed to back to the Uncaged Bird.
Do we see the bull? Because he made it to the life.
Bullwinkle?
Right? Bullwinkle. Did he escape the?
Yeah, I guess. Well, he's in. That could be in ship actions.
It'd be really funny if he did.
How strong is
And
he?
I was just like, if he managed to row out of it.
Yeah. You know what? He's gonna roll a secret athletics check.
Ooh.
Okay. Do you guys remember the old animated Peter Pan?
Which
Like the
one?
Disney one?
The Disney feature.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there, I think they're running away from the alligator, and Mr. Smee gets on one of the lifeboats, and he's just like slapping the water, and it's like the boat's not even on the water.
Yeah,
He's
it's
just
like
doing these
jumping.
little jumps, and that's the bull right now. He's just like not really rowing so much as like slapping the surface of the water and launching the boat further.
And Captain Bill is like, Shmee! Get back here!
Yes, you Bullwinkle! So for this 6 seconds, he's at least alive. It's come full circle. That's good guy NPCs. Han Ying, do you have anything you want to do this round?
Flying as fast and as hard as her little wings can carry, and she's with Naftis. She's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Naftis's athletics is a +3. What is yours?
+3.
Okay, well, it's more fun if you roll. So why don't you roll, and he'll give you a help action. They drop Gertie in the whirlpool.
Oh my god.
Hilarious.
An 18 +3,
Okay.
Gosh.
or a 13 +3.
Okay, so with a 21,
20.
there's not even like a moment where you're like, oh, I don't know. Like, you just feel very safe, Gertie. It's like riding a ski lift.
I'm actually pretty sure that Gertie is currently dissociating.
Yeah.
It is the metaphorical actual. Pardon me, Gertie is not available right now. Beep.
Okay. So you're dissociating, drifting through the air. They set you on the deck. Someone gives you one of those. You know what? It's Magdalena, in the meantime, had run downstairs to get one of like the foil blankets they wrap around you. So she has a little one for herself, and she has a Gertie-sized one for you.
She is absolutely.
I'm just holding Magdalena.
Oh.
She allows it.
Oh.
Consent's important.
Nobody signed up to be the chef.
No.
So we are going to decide. I think Ernesto likes cooking.
Oh, the little hummingbird in the kitchen. I like that.
Yeah, just kind of like zipping around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Turns on the stove and the fire's like.
We're getting spicy tonight.
Yeah, he's gonna go make cucumber sandwiches for
Ernesto's doing the Salt Bay thing.
like, I think he would do it out of his beak, but like, how would that work? You're welcome, listeners, for the Foley of us doing a hummingbird dropping salt. All right, so the ship is in its death spiral. Bullwinkle has made his escape. No other NPCs are fleeing. I feel like it's pretty safe to take us out of combat at this point.
Yeah. I'll do one last meditation.
Unless someone wants to go like try and grab the ship and save it. Okay.
I mean, not me, unless.
Is Bullwinkle headed away from our boat?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Yeah. In theory, you could overpower him and like do stuff.
We'll get him later.
Anyone
What?
Anyone know that scene in Hot Fuzz when the guy is running away and he like throws the spray can at him and it goes boom and the guy like falls.
So good.
That joke is never old for me. They did it in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen,
Right.
where Sean Connery
Yes. Tells him how to
like,
shoot.
getting old.
Yes.
Okay, so Elvira, you wanted to communicate with the water spirit.
Yeah, I just wanted to be like, thanks for being there. Hope you're okay. And then that's it.
Roll insight real quick.
Oh wait, I add something to it. Insight +2. It's only an 11.
Okay. It is possible that it took steps to help, but
Yeah.
with so much going on,
yeah.
you weren't keeping track.
It wasn't. I'm glad we didn't have to depend on it.
Yeah.
But I'm also glad it didn't go, fuck off. I'll never talk to you. so I'm like,
Yeah.
you were there. Hope
all
things
right.
are okay.
So you've communicated with the water spirit. The whirlpool fully swallows the enemy ship.
Wow.
And as it does, no debris is kicked back up to the surface. It is just gone. And almost as soon as that happens, the water slows down, the swirl subsides, and there is a calm ocean.
Wow.
So, the crew is licking wounds, going down to the infirmary, where we also don't have a
I would say I
surgeon.
don't think we have a doctor.
All right, so I'm just going to say Selena is the surgeon.
Oh, nice.
She has some, rudimentary, like she knows CPR.
Yeah.
she can stitch a wound. So people are going to go down there, see her, get patched up. And as you are milling about the ship, you are reflecting on your experiences.
I want to read the decree.
Yes, I was going to wait till we were all together.
Read the decree. Level 3.
Yes!
And with Naute in particular...
Yeah, I'm still on a lifeboat, just like staring at the carnage
Yeah.
in like kind of round Putu mode. Just kind of.
Okay, so everyone else is on the ship, but you're like kind of in the lowered lifeboat, just watching the water.
Yeah, I'm like by a cannon port, so I probably can hear what's going on. But
Okay.
Can Han Ying run to the edge of the boat and like look down and be like, Naute, what are you doing?
Okay. Han Ying, roll perception.
10 plus 1, 11.
Okay. It just looks like Naute's staring at the water. Naute, as you are staring at the water, you see, or maybe don't see so much as feel, but you know they're there. The big yellow eyes. And you get the sense that there's like an expectation in them. Like, I have fulfilled my end of the bargain. I have expectations from you. And then it's gone.
I got goosebumps.
So cool.
But Han Ying didn't see anything.
Honey didn't see shit.
Yeah,
But she's like,
hey, what are you doing?
Naute, what are you doing? Do you want to come up here? Are you okay?
you just get that like really slow head turn up and just the big black eyes, big black Putu eyes. He says,
Your pupils are huge.
I'm just hanging out for a second.
Okay.
He does the intent thing. Magdalena doesn't like yell down to you, but you see a little cucumber sandwich pop up over the railing, and she just kind of like waves it in your direction for whenever you're ready.
I just open my mouth.
Oh my god, do you eat
Okay.
it like those biscotti? Where it's just like, ah!
Yeah.
Okay. She hops up onto the railing and gets a dirty 20 to huck the sandwich down in your direction.
Amazing.
Nice. I give her a little fist bump.
She fist bumps you. She watches the triangle of the sandwich just like land perfectly in your mouth, and you like close it like a hinge.
Yeah. Just,
And she like throws you a quick salute and then goes back onto the ship.
Oh man, she is the best.
It's like completely unintentional, but she's kind of my favorite.
So good. Is anybody, while we start to get back together, is anybody super hurt?
I have all my hit points.
I
Somehow.
have a burnt
Yeah.
beak.
They were a little distracted over there. I will
Maybe-
admit that.
I might have had -3 hit points. That might have been it.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know.
I am
I want to
minus
read
10.
the decree. Read the decree.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna heal myself with my last spell, which is with just healing words, and then as soon as we're all together, I pull the decree out. And I'm like, okay, this is what he was waving. I haven't looked at it yet.
What does it say?
Yeah, we open it up.
Honey is very eager. She wants to know.
All right. This decree gives authority to Bill of Ajrad, and Bill of Ajrad, Bill is just an underline, and he like wrote his name in. You were clearly supposed to make it like your full name, but he just wrote Bill. I lost my spot. Oh, this decree gives authority to Bill of Ajrad on behalf of the Armada of Olicona to recover resources, reclaim unused land, and recover lost citizens to the Armada's ranks. Whosoever interferes with the business dealings of the Armada will be subject to repercussions and the fullest extent of Oliconan law. Long live Olicona, the seal.
That's seal. Forgot about it.
Or,
History check.
Waited for you.
yeah, later.
I'm extremely bad at that, unless if I get a modifier for being an Oliconian.
Yeah, roll with advantage, I guess.
Unless if I just know.
You did say earlier
No,
that,
no. Okay.
that the title prime minister is something that no one, including
Right.
as I had heard before.
With advantage, I got a 9. I have -2 intelligence.
You don't know who that is.
Wow.
No idea.
But Naftis, if you say, who is that?
Yeah.
Will say, oh, he's great.
Show off.
Who?
Oh, brother, don't you remember? He was on that game show, and then he was a spokesman for, I can't remember who, but now he's the prime minister, and he's great.
What is a prime minister?
Oh, we have restructured the way that we run, high-level decisions in Olicona, and, I don't remember how they worded it, but it was very convincing and definitely going to improve everything a whole lot. Now, instead of, the decision-making power of all our laws and stuff being in the hands of a bunch of independent guilds and stuff like that, it all gets focused at one point. And now we have one guy who's super smart and friendly and loves everyone a whole lot, kind of making decisions for, all of our best interests. It's a really good idea.
But he doesn't know everybody. So how can he make decisions on everybody's best interests?
So what we do is we all go say who we want to be prime minister based on who we think says the best stuff.
Huh.
But what
So,
if there's some people who don't like?
What if he's lying?
Well, then they need to find someone who they like better and
need to be a
convince the rest
lion
of us
seal.
that that's a
Gertie goes back to dissociating.
You popped out just for a pun. Amazing.
it's just a reflex. There's just a part of
Yeah,
your brain
Gertie
that,
actually never stopped dissociating.
Yeah.
It just happened. And
yeah, you're not going to remember later that you made that joke, but
We'll remember
it happened.
for sure.
Oh yeah. I can't even remember what I was talking about because that was so funny.
You were explaining that people voted or chose.
Ooh, that's a good word. We call it casting ballots, but making it short like that would be a really smart idea.
Okay. So they cast ballots
Yeah.
for the person they think would be the good prime minister.
Yeah, I saw him in a toothpaste commercial once.
and that made you think that he would be a good prime minister?
Thank you. I wasn't sure how to ask that.
Hanying is baffled.
Oh, it's just kind of a vibe,
No.
Well, you should have seen the other guy.
Who was the other guy? The rainbow wheel of doom
Yeah.
circling over Andreas's head.
That's like that's like a halo behind your head.
Yeah, just like I fade to a slightly grayer tone. The other guy was a panda. He had some good ideas, but he sounded a little not smart on camera.
He was a little black and white.
What? Oh my god.
I don't understand your meaning.
We should give Gertie more food. So where's the panda now?
I don't know. He lost. I think he works at like a nonprofit or something.
Okay.
It's like an express food chain.
Damn it!
I was like,
Damn it!
I was just about to say an express food chain.
He owns a franchise. No, it's too late. I committed to the other thing.
well,
You can fix it in
all right.
post.
Well, I guess that makes some kind of sense. So it says that they can get resources, people, and land.
In the decree. What did it say
decree?
again?
Oh, yeah. I never actually read one myself, but they are issuing these decrees. So now people who are basically sponsored by the Olicona Armada can go recover resources in Olicona's name.
But recover implies that they lost them at one point. I'm pretty sure that spirit didn't belong to anyone. Why would they be after it?
Well, I don't know what they're going after that specific spirit for, but I did see that they wanted some of the scales. So my guess is the scales have some kind of value.
Yeah, but it's not
that's
theirs. You can't.
Yeah, that's not
recover it.
recovering.
Yeah, but if Olicona is the one doing the best technology and the best innovations, which, I mean, let's be real,
Let's
we
just
totally
say-
are, it makes the most sense for them to have the resources.
Well, if my uncle's involved, it's probably going to be something real interesting.
Gertie, are you okay?
No. But seriously, y'all, it's
Magdalena gives you another cucumber sandwich.
Oh, good.
And Mateo sticks his head out of the helm and he's like, hey, should I keep driving? I don't really know how to read our heading. Where are we going?
That's probably a good cue to... Because I feel like I have a lot to think about because I don't understand why this decree has value.
Right. Neither does Hanying. I'm very confused because
it's official. It has the seal.
Okay, I understand that, but anyone can make a wax seal. It's not that hard.
And even then, like...
No, but it's official.
Yeah, but the official only works
I don't
on
like
what
fish.
is yours. So, like... I stop what I'm saying and I'm like, not you two.
Well, I don't have a decree, so I can't do that.
That's true. But what I'm trying to say is, like, it makes sense for Olicona to protect what it has, and like if someone came and took away a forest of theirs or something that was their land and they had to get that specific thing back, this decree makes sense.
Yeah, that's what the term recovering means.
But going after stuff that isn't theirs
That's just
pretending
stealing.
it's official. Yeah.
Whichever one of you has a higher persuasion, roll it with advantage, because one of you is helping the other. I just
Me, my zero.
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 I have a +4,
Oh,
which is not. This is my only character that has any kind of charisma.
charisma druid, yeah.
Do it. You're all sparkly and
advantage?
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I am still sparkly.
Sparkly and stuff.
That'd be 13, 17.
With advantage?
Yes, I rolled a 3 on the other.
You can. So throughout this conversation, he's just been like nodding his head and being like, "Oh yeah, like that's what they tell us, and I see it on the news every night." But you have planted some kind of seed of doubt. It would seem.
Yeah. Well, it's weird because that's not
He's just like
necessarily
he's
what I'm
thinking.
trying to do, but this character really genuinely doesn't understand why.
Right.
Like any of it.
It doesn't look bad to him because
Yeah,
he's
'cause he's
always
grown up
been
with
told
it.
that this
Yeah.
is like the way it is, and this is how the world works.
Makes sense.
But and this is also the first time that he's been out traveling the world with some people who are not Olicona Armada as well.
That makes sense, yeah.
And the chain of command here starts with Naute. So
Sure. Yeah. I guess, where do we want to go now? We probably need to recover.
You were
a
heading
little bit.
towards Isla Sapa.
Oh, that's right. So I guess I will
The Isle of
take...
Huh?
Sorry, that's hilarious. I'll take over for Mateo. That way he can get his food and everything else. I'll take the rain, whatever shift until I can sleep.
Okay. All right. So the crew licks their wounds, ponders
I want to
implications of newly gathered information.
Hanying is sleepy.
Yeah.
Hanying is sleepy.
She's
we
very
take our
tired.
naps. We get to level 3. Everyone can do whatever they want with that, except for Naute, who will feel compelled to make a particular choice with his 3rd level.
Oh, yes.
Is Naute a warlock now?
What?
Is Naute a warlock now?
We'll find out.
Excited to find out.
Who knows?
Should we roll our things? Or
I mean, it could still be a
Roll our
cleric.
things.
Oh,
To level
health.
up?
Oh, like do the level up?
Yeah.
Yeah, help me. I still don't know. Every fucking time.
Help me.
Still
I
don't know.
And that's where we're gonna end it.
Yay. Good job, everybody.
Paradise, everything we need. Could anybody hurt it in fear or for greed? The balance disrupted will answer the call. If an injury to one is an injury to all, we don't know, but we will learn. We can't afford for the world to burn. From talon to claw, together stand. By spell or by sword, we defend this land.
Thanks for listening to Crits and Critters. For real, thank you.
We were Bika Heilman, Winona Huang, Austin Rasmussen, Sofia Vidal, and myself, Andres Eduardo. You can find us and all our individual information at Crits and Critters on Instagram. Thanks again, and we'll see you when next we return.
I need to roll things, but I need to look at how does attack of opportunity.